Hello and welcome to Music Made Simple. Lesson 16, Bars and Barlines. In lesson 15, we learned that beats can be subdivided into groups of twos, threes, and fours, or however we like. How do we indicate this on the staff? We indicate by the use of bars and barlines, and that's the subject of today's lesson. Please revise lesson 15 or watch it if you have not done so. The bar line. In the last lesson, we learned that beats could be arranged in groups of twos, threes, and fours. How do we indicate this on the staff? We do this with the help of the device known as bar lines. Bar lines are short vertical lines drawn across the staff to divide it into equal portions of time or into equal beats. If we want to write Jesus loves me, this I know, with bar lines, we will write as shown. You can see that the first syllable after every sign of bar line is accented and the others are not. The accented note comes immediately after the bar line. And when the bar line is placed on the staff and the wordings of Jesus loves me, this I know written below the staff, it looks as shown. Again, the accented syllable starts the staff and the next three syllables are not accented. They just follow the beats. The first bar line is usually omitted, but it is understood to be there. The example shown shows that at the beginning of the staff, you have the clef sign. Then you have some other signs that follow, which we will learn about later. The bar lines here are indicated by red arrows. You need to also seize this opportunity to observe the position of the treble and bass clefs at the beginning of each staff. Bar or measure. The distance between two bar lines is known as a bar. It is also called a measure. In any given piece of music, all bars or measures normally have the same number of beats. The physical distance may not be the same, but the number of beats in the bar must be the same. Going back to our example, if you count the number of quarter notes in the first bar, you will discover that there are 4. In the second bar, there are 2 quarter notes and 1 half note. Since 1 half note amounts to 2 quarter notes, it means there are also 4 quarter notes or 4 beats in the second bar, meaning that a quarter note is 1 beat. This pattern is repeated throughout the song. Some of the bar lines are shown with red arrows. Let's try the example of showers of blessings. There we see the beats occur in groups of 3. Notice that there are 6 quavers in the first bar. There are 2 dotted crotchets in the second bar. And since 1 dotted crotchet is equal to 3 quavers, then 2 dotted crotchets are equal to 6 quavers. The third bar also has 6 quavers. But when you get to the fourth bar, there's a single dotted minim. A dotted minim is equal to 3 crotchets. And since 1 crotchet is 2 quavers, that means a dotted minim is also 6 quavers. So definitely you can see that each bar has the same number of quavers, the same number of beats. However, for some special reasons that we shall learn later, the first and last bars sometimes have less beats than others. In the example you are shown, you will see that the first bar only has 1 beat. In this case, a half note or minim is 1 beat. Whenever this happens, the note or group of notes in that first bar is called anacrusis. But if you go to the last bar of this particular song, you will discover that instead of having 4 beats, it has only 3. So the total beats of the anacrusis and the final measure in the music must be equal to the other measures. So in this case, the 1 beat in the first staff plus the 3 beats in the last staff is equivalent to 4 beats. And that's exactly what the other bars have. Double bar. A double bar is a group of 2 bar lines drawn together. Among other things, it is used to mark the end of the piece of music. Other functions of the double bar will be learned later. The double bar at the end of Jesus Loves Me, This I Know is shown. The structure of the entire music is as shown. You have anacrusis in the first bar when it is like that. Sometimes there is no anacrusis, it's a complete bar. You have a bar line, or you have bar lines. You have the bars or measures, and at the end, you have a double bar line. So in the song that we are seeing before you now, Jesus Loves Me, This I Know Again, there is no anacrusis there. The first bar is complete. The bar lines are as shown, the bars are as shown, and the double bar line is shown. In the next song that you are being shown now, the first bar is an anacrusis. As you can see that there is only 1 quiver there. Also, the bar lines here and the bars and measures are indicated. You have the double bar line at the end. You can also see that there are 5 quavers at the end. That is a dotted crotchet and a crotchet. A dotted crotchet is 3 quavers, a crotchet is 2 quavers, making 5. To show you that the first bar, which is an anacrusis, and the last bar have to sum up to other bars. In this lesson, we have learnt about how to use bars and bar lines to divide the beats on the staff into equal portions of time, and that the number of beats in a bar are always the same for all the bars of the music. Next lesson, we shall go to study the concept of time signature, which now explains further the division of the beats in the bar and how many beats in a particular bar. That's it for today, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe by clicking the red button below the video in case you have not done so that you can continue to get updates of new videos as they come out. And also, if you have enjoyed this lesson, please click like. Until next time, God bless you.